Hey, this is Notser, and this is the Tier 4 US destroyer Clemson. It has 8 main guns, 12 torpedoes, 3 AA guns, a surface detection of 7 kilometers, top speed 35.3 knots, total health 10,900. For my modules, reduced crit chance on propulsion and main battery, and for my commander, I have situational awareness, faster rate of fire, faster traverse speed on my main battery, and I have a lower cooldown on my torpedoes. We are on the map Big Race. I spawned in on the west side and I headed towards the center map. This is where all the islands are. This is where I love attacking with torpedoes as a destroyer. But it doesn't look like anyone wants to join us. It looks like one of the 2 destroyers popped smoke very early and is staying away. This other destroyer that we just spotted is moving very slowly into the area. He is also a Clemson. Clemson guns are twin turret, so every turret has 2 guns and they're very accurate. I really like this setup. High tier Japanese and American destroyers and a couple random Lobi have this pair, and I just love that I can have one round land and there's a good chance the other round's going to land just because of the way they are set up. They're so close together, they pretty much hold true with the accuracy of the other. And we land a couple shots. He lands a little bit of damage. Looks like we took 850 hit points. Here's the other enemy. He's a Nicholas. This is a Tier 5 US destroyer. He is okay, but I wouldn't really worry about US destroyers this early on. It's really Japanese destroyers and their torpedoes. But we just need to be aware. He's got low range on his torpedoes, I know that for certain. So as long as we stay a little bit out of his range, we'll have no threat of torpedoes. And I feel confident in my gun ability to land a lot of shots, whereas the enemy probably can't land all these shots. And he's just sailing. I don't know what he's doing. He's taking a lot of damage. We're going to try and meet him on the other side of this island. Hopefully he doesn't successfully torpedo a friendly, although it does look like he is trying to. Oh, and he lands a really big torpedo on that friendly. Unfortunate, but hopefully we're going to be able to one-shot him as he comes around this island. He can definitely see us here, but we're just so close and we're able to take him out. And the enemy is engaged above us. We can't really do anything. We've got like 2-3 AA guns. I mean, it's just awful at low tier for destroyers. So we're just going to head off and try and locate another enemy. Looks like both destroyers were killed. That's great. We have full control over the south, and it looks like the entire enemy force, other than their carrier, headed north. Now, as the carrier, you really don't want to be separate from your team. You want to have a barrier between you and the enemy, otherwise you will get isolated and destroyed, much like I believe this enemy carrier will be, because he's only at E2. The closest ship is like 5-6 squares away. He's pretty much dead. This Omaha is very low, and he's firing on the enemy. I'm out in the open. I don't really want to fire if they get a good shot on me. You know, they could take me out. But I do want to try and get over to this island without being seen and attempt to torpedo. Yep, my friend died. Poor Omaha. Maybe next game. Oh, this Murmansk. He's so low, he's got the tiger stripe. We're going to try and kill him. You know, yes, this is basically a kill steal, but if we keep him dead, he's not going to have a chance to do damage on a friendly. And we're trying to get back in range. He's trying to stay out of range. No, you're not going to stay out of range, Mr. Tiger. We just got to get in, and of course the island's in the way. Oh, looks like a friendly finished him off. And we're going to take a little bit of fire. Minimal damage, considering we're out in the open. But we're still alive. We're still headed to our destination of these islands. A lot of the enemy is hidden, But we do know they're there. You know, we know. They know we know. But they got a lot of hit points, man. Everyone's full health. Oh, great. It's Omaha. He's also got the tiger. He rounds the island, spots me, tells everyone on his team where I am, and I'm just desperate to get into cover before they start firing on me. And of course he fires on me. Oh, takes out steering. Gotta repair that. Steering is way too critical. And thankfully we had smoke. We're hidden. Enemies are trying to meet my allies who just killed the carrier. So I should be very careful of getting it in range. 7-kilometer detection is a lot more challenging to work with than the 6-kilometer that the Japanese destroyers of equal tier have. And I just try to keep my eye on everyone. It looks like we've got 5 enemies spotted with 7 total left on the map. Actually, I think we have 6 spotted, so there's only 1 who is invisible. So we just need to be very careful. Oh, we just saw him. You see him? He's on the other side of that island. He is a potential target. But it looks like he's not moving an inch, unfortunately. So we really have to put ourselves in harm's way in order to attack him with our torpedoes. Couple enemy cruisers, they're okay health, they could still kill us. And cruisers counter us hard. So I didn't want to go onto the left side of this island. I wanted to kind of slowly move out. Hopefully the enemy cruiser is afraid of my friends and they push him forward. That was the thought. I see that he is not pointing at me, this Wyoming, with his guns, clearly. So I'm just going to fire on him. Who cares, you know? Oh, he's looking at me now. He doesn't like that I'm firing on him. And we're trying to keep this island in range. Yep, the island is blocking all line of sight from all enemies. Those 2 cruisers that were on the left side apparently have moved back behind the island more. And it looks like we have a chance to help finish off this Omaha. And we do have enough elevation to get the gun over the island. And this should be the last shot. Oh, friendly finishes him. That's fine. Wyoming wants a piece of this Clemson. No, sir. You're not going to get any of this pieces. I'm going to take you down. It's only going to take me like 100 rounds and 5 minutes to kill you. Just checking. Always be aware. You know, maybe sometimes you guys watch and you are a little annoyed that I pull back after shots that I know are going to land, but I don't need to see the round go. There's nothing more I can do to affect the accuracy of that round as long as I feel comfortable that it's going in. I really need to be paying attention to the enemy, and it looks like this enemy cruiser is interested in playing. This is the guy that was parked next to the island and not moving for like 3 minutes, 5 minutes. He misses with a lot of his shots. Friendlies fire a lot on this Wyoming, and it looks like just the way the rate of fire works, I get the kill. I didn't do the most damage. I did assist a lot with that kill, but probably not my kill, right? So, this enemy cruiser looks American. It certainly is. It's the St. Louis. Very dangerous ship for destroyers. The amount of guns and the rate of fire, you really want to kind of pull the St. Louis around. You don't want to have him feel comfortable to broadside. And my friendly sailing out there, he's low health, but he's probably 2 tiers higher. He's either a Phoenix or an Omaha. So he should be comfortable taking a St. Louis, and this low-B destroyer lands a torpedo. And he somehow survives this attack. And will the second set? No. The St. Louis is so slow that he doesn't move in time, and unfortunately my friendly destroyer dies to the St. Louis. That cruiser avenges him. And now there's 3 enemy ships to our 6. This Wyoming is in the center, but we got some ships that are pretty low health. Dangerously low. Gotta be very careful. And we just try and set them on fire. Got the assistance of other friendly ships. And he is looking at that friendly ship, so we need to take full advantage. One thing... Oh, no, he's looking at us. I think he's killed the friendly ship that was next to me. Important skill that everyone needs to learn is to identify the enemy's target. And these guns are targeting me. But he has to kind of avoid the torpedoes. That helps me out. He can't bring all guns to bear. And we luck out. He's using AP, an ineffective round, at this angle. And because he had to maneuver for those torpedoes, I believe I'm given a chance to finish him off. And I believe those are his secondaries. His front guns have not fired. Notice, that's 4 guns that have not fired. And he's going to maneuver for this torpedo set that I sent out. But I knew he was going to do that. Oh, we take a huge shot. Blind shot from that cruiser. Had no idea he was there. We need to be very careful. We pop our smoke, and we send out our torpedoes to try and kill him after he maneuvered to avoid our torpedoes, the first set. And he can't maneuver out of these. See you later, Wyoming. 2 enemy ships. Oh, no, they finished off that cruiser. 1 enemy ship left. And he's very far back. So we've got the smoke in the way, and we got 2 kilometers to work with. And he's apparently aimed at probably that friendly cruiser in the south. So we're just going to book it straight towards him. We've got a very helpful carrier that can spot with his aircraft, which is great. Anytime you're in an aircraft carrier and there's nothing that your fighters can kill, use them to keep destroyers or enemies that might line of sight with islands spotted for your team. I know it doesn't give you points, but it's worth far more than any point total you can get. Now here, I wanted to meet him on the left side of the island, but I see that he's changing directions. He's turning left, so I have to turn right. I want to meet him head on. So I decide it's okay if I land on the island. Get it over with, get the collision down. I'm going to back up, and I want to have my torpedoes set up, ready to attack him the minute he shows his face. And I don't believe he thought this was going to happen. Notice my situational awareness is not on until now. So complete shock. He thought I was going to go left, and I was going to just go around the island and never see him, but I chose differently. And we were able to kill him, and we helped our team win. We were, destroyers are so powerful, and they're so fun to play. I hope everyone tries destroyers, at least. Yes, they're fragile, but the reward outweighs the little armor you have. A lot of gun kills, a lot of torpedo kills. They're wonderful to play, and the U.S. destroyer line is very fun too. We did 34,000 HE damage, 7,500 fire, 17,000 torpedo. I hope you guys enjoyed that game. I'll catch you guys next time.